People ask me like, hey, where's all the videos? Like, why'd you do it? What was the reason? Never really talked about it. You? Peace and love. Hey, it's been a while since I've been on here, and I honestly been trying to get behind the camera and just record again for a long time. Many times, just to talk about the experiences I've been going through, um, on the bike, off the bike, behind the camera, in front of the camera. A lot been happening. Um, Recently, I had a good conversation with my good friend from Baltimore, my man Willie King, Shamar.
Blowing his stomach to pieces.
Yo, I'm
Trying
starting
to
to
hold
sweat,
that
yo.
shit back, no homo.
Oh,
I said no homo. And they fighting like the border.
they fighting at the border? Who?
No homo.
Honestly, these conversations felt more like therapy, like a week straight, and it gave me a good perspective on the influence I have, the things I've done, and the things I didn't do. Like how it's been like an emotional journey. It's been a roller coaster over the past couple years, and I realized when stuff was happening, like I'm never really. I talked about it, but I didn't really talk about it. People ask me like, "Hey, where's all the videos? Like, why'd you do it? What was the reason?" I never really talked about it, and I think I'm at that place where I can finally voice it on what got me to that state because everything I've done over the years, everything has a deeper meaning than what you guys see. You guys only seeing the scratch of the surface, but there's so much more if you look closely within each video, within each post, you'll start to see where things were going not wrong because I believe it's not even about right or wrong. It's all of a cause and effect these days, you know. But before I even get into all of that, I'm gonna just I'm just trying to turn the camera on and get rolling, get the ball rolling because it took a lot of courage for me to even just set this up now, just talk in front of the camera because throughout the years, I've been through so much where I've lost the space to be vibrant. I'm not as vibrant as I was before, and talking to Shamar really gave me a good eye opener with that. Because before I'll be happy going in front of the camera and just be me, just express, not caring what a soul thought about whatever I was talking about or how I felt at that moment. I didn't care. But as time went on, things happened to me where it put me in a bubble, and I unknowingly knew I was in a bubble. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I'm just being trying to be authentic as possible, you know. But before I get into all that, I'm just getting the ball rolling today. So you about to see some footage and get an understanding of what's been going on, or some of the experiences I've been through in the past. I would say year. You know, I had stuff written down, but I kind of ripped it up. Like I had it, boom, it's going. This is a blank sheet, but we're gonna start off. We're gonna walk through this. Y'all gonna walk through this with me, you know. I had to talk about why I dropped the videos, why I deleted the videos.
Could it be that you've been chasing this vision, this dream for so long that it cost you your family? Hmm? Don't look sad now.
I didn't really delete them. They're just all on unlisted, so they're still there. I still have everything, everything. Um, and then all the footage that you guys have seen over the years, I literally took down had to be over 500 videos. I didn't even know I was putting that many videos out, honestly. But it's 500 vids that I put on unlisted. And even with all that footage, that's still probably only 13, 15% of the footage that I actually have. So it's that time for me where it's like, all right, you just got to put this stuff back out. I had many ideas on what I was doing with it, and how to bring the culture back in a certain way. That's going to come a little bit later, because that's the reason of taking all the videos down. I feel like if I was to get into that topic, write that down right now. Why did you take down the videos? Once I get started on that, right, that's going to be a whole video itself, and that's going to be a really deep video, because I kind of spoke on it before I dropped the ATL 2020. If you look at the live video on that day, you would see and hear some of the things that was happening on why I took it down. But I haven't made a designated video specifically just talking about that, so that's coming. Where I left off at, the last main video I did before things was going a little turmoil on my side, because life be lifing. If y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all will know life be lifing. Some really don't have the courage to even express it amongst their family, amongst their friends. A lot of people don't even know what to do with it. They go in dark stages. I've been in those dark stages, and I got voiced that publicly on YouTube, talked about it on Instagram. Like, just knowing that you can go in that dark stage, and knowing that a lot of people are not able to get out of that, it's a tough thing to deal with, and it's kind of sad, because it's different being in that stage. But thank God I'm not there anymore, and if I do go there, I can sense it on how I got there and how to get out of it quickly. But the last main video I dropped was the bike light battle.
We went from Philly to Ben Salem. Back. You can't ride the highway.
Oh, damn. He does a U-turn, bro.
I did too.
And you dropped and got off the highway.
And right after that, it was another battle in Philly that I never even started. I only did the trailers to it.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Yes, yes. Damn.
So I gotta put that up, right? I gotta talk about that, because that whole scenario was that wasn't a regular battle. If I can go back and really break that down like this, just talk in front of the camera and just have a good time, y'all can understand that one. Now, also had to touch base on social media, right? I deleted my Instagram for about 4 months. The original plan was to get off for a week, but I got off 4 months, and a lot of things happened during that time. I evolved into a complete different being, a complete different person. And I was grateful for what I was going through, and grateful for the things that I learned, grateful for the things I've gained during that time. It was life-changing for me. And I journaled a lot during that time, just breaking it down. But while that was happening, I had a chance to go down to Tampa Bay with my guy, K. Cushington, man, and being down there at that ride out, it was for the Surrons, for the electric bikes. If you don't know, the electric bikes, they like dirt bike and pedal bikes mixed together, for the people who don't know. And the experience down there in Tampa was phenomenal. I got to talk about that one, but why not? I'm going to give y'all some quick footage of that. So, show you some quick footage, just a quick go by, just quick chops. Boom, boom, boom. Here you go. Pow.
Bandit. Get on the right side of the street, my guy. Woo! Cowboy snack. They got snack?
There's still like 6 people back there.
Miguel! Miguel! Tino! Oh my goodness! Miguel! I hear you! Oh, whoa!
I know that video, I wanted to make a movie out of that. But I gotta get back to it because there was a time I was doing everything on like flash drives. I would put movies on flash drive to make it really exclusive for the people in the culture, so that we can go watch stuff together, not to worry about like getting in trouble from the outside eyes and from the outside eyes looking in who don't really understand or like what we do. But the surrounds were different. It's like you had a pass to do certain things because it was an electric bike. I cannot wait to talk about that because there were a lot of great things that happened during that weekend in Tampa Bay. And I was grateful that I had the opportunity to be a part of it. Right after that, I think it was, before that it was the DC ride out. The DC ride out has been on my brain for a while. I went down there and filmed it, and I remember being down there, and I remember being down in DC, and just the vibe of it was just not the normal vibe, because I haven't been around bikes in a while like that at a ride out. So I went to that one, kind of opened my eyes a bit more. And my intentions when I went in there was to go in there and make a quick movie, put it out, just be hype about it. But when I got there, the things I experienced, my mind kind of changed a bit more. And I think a lot of the times I kind of overthink things and don't really mean to. I just know what I'm capable of. But I believe this stage of my life is more breaking things down to just being simple. Like simplicity always wins, and I know that. But a lot of the times I overthink and just try to make everything on a monumental level when sometimes it's not needed. So learning that balance of how to do certain things without having to think so grand, but allowing my brain and my energy to just flow in the right direction. This is what I'm learning to get to. Because again, I've grown in many ways. The things I've loved over the years, they're still there. But I just look at life from a whole different perspective now. And I feel like I put glasses on that I cannot take off. But because of that, I still try to do the things that I love, but also show what I've been through and the experiences and the things that I'm learning during this experience. I know that's really, for a while, I think I was holding myself back because I'm like, the people, they don't care for this. The people care for bikes. They care for that. And I put myself in a box unknowingly. And I always tell people, why you putting yourself in a box when you should have never been in a box in the first place? Yet, I subconsciously did it myself. There were a lot of things that I love to do and just went away from it because the bikes took over. The love for the attention that it brings, it took over like a plague of energy within me. Like I said, a lot of things happen. I'm gonna break everything down, but I'm gonna skip past that. Come back to that another day. It's a whole different conversation. But again, the Tampa Bay ride out, Servons, that is on the way. Before I even do all that, now we gotta get back to drop. I gotta drop at least a video a week. I got my list down on how I'm dropping them, how I'm gonna speak on them. I just gotta stay consistent with it. This is one of the biggest things that I'm working on, y'all. Please, understand. I'll say this again. Life be lifing. Life be lifing. So when I'm trying to stay consistent with certain things, sometimes curveballs come out of nowhere and it throws everything off. And it's not that. I'm not blaming the situations that happen in life on the reason why things have yet to get done. Because at the end of the day, I'm in control of my own journey and I'm in control of me. I am in control of me. And a lot of times I get in my own way. Not meaning to, but it happens naturally. But the beautiful part of this process is I'm learning, still acknowledging it. And if I can learn and acknowledge it, then I can grow in many ways and still pursue what I love. But I cannot keep doing it the same way that I was done it before, you know? I did put out the video of the Camden ride out. I did put out that one, but before that, there was a video. I went out to Burgh, New York, and filmed with my guy Steve. Steve got blocks, and that was a whole experience. I supposed to put that video out in November 9th, I think, coming back from the islands. But when I was in the islands, I was experiencing something so different out there that when I got back, I didn't really have the energy to even dive into really edit it, because it takes a lot of energy out of me. And again, I'm always thinking on a grand scale on what I can do with things, and sometimes I forget to just put it out, just get it done. Comes some quick footage of Burgh. So here's a quick footage. Boom, 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 boom.
The do's and the don'ts. You feel me? We're gonna tell them what we're not gonna do and what we're gonna do.
Name of Juan 215. If you reminded me of him today.
Alright, so that's Burgh. There was a lot of deep situations that happened that day, and I cannot wait to speak on that. Now I got my setup on how I'm going to speak and how it's going to rock. I'm going to enjoy this process. I didn't even write that down, y'all. My bad. So we had the Burgh video. I went to Burgh. Went to Philly and Camden. That was an experience. You already seen a little bit of that. There's still part 2 I still have to work on. But one of the main trips I just had recently was going to St. Vincent. St. Vincent Bike Life, Caribbean Bike Life. It was just an experience. That alone, when that video or movie drops, that will be extremely eye-opening, because it grounded me on another level and gave me a whole different appreciation of life itself, appreciation for what I have here, appreciation for the people and the connections that I've built over the years. That one I'm looking forward to. Shout out to Caribbean Bike Life, man, for bringing me out there and just linking up with all the islands, St. Lucia, Barbados, St. Vincent. That's where we were. Dang, y'all, don't crucify me, because I cannot think of all the islands. Jamaica. Blow. The General, my guy, shout out to the General too, man. My guy, the General, and Ant-Man. They some good individuals, man. It's just the energy was different. And my guy Serge from he is not from St. Vincent, but he was there. I don't know I can't remember what island he's from. He might, I don't know. We're gonna talk about that later. Behind the scenes, I've been working with one of my I wouldn't say mentor, I would say just big brother. Big brother in the culture has always been two-stroke Prince to me. Before MrBizness on the camera, there was always MrBizness on a dirt bike. I always had a different love for Banshees, and two-stroke Prince was my biggest influence when it came to Banshees. So I communicate with. If it wasn't for Prince, I wouldn't even be in the culture the way I am today. Him or Rick Nice, or Dirt Bike Rail, Prince, and Rick Nice. Those three were one of the core, and Rob Mikey. I would add in those 4 people are the key pieces on how I started to really excel in bike life culture. So, and I can't wait to talk about those things too, because they play a huge part in why I do what I do and how I even got here. But with two-stroke Prince, and now he's incarcerated. He probably got, I ain't gonna say how much time he got left, but he'll be home soon. Behind the scenes, I've been trying to get the one-way brand going, get the websites going and keep his brand moving, because It's like you got the young boys out here, you got on the pedal bikes, but you know, it's different when you actually connected with somebody's family. I try to do as much as I can to help out. So I'm juggling so many different things, trying to help so many people, trying to pour into many cups around me. And in this time, I'm pouring from an empty cup. Or if my cup is full, if I have a good day where I can pour, I can help somebody else up there. I can do this. The moment I go do that, I'm realizing that either I'm pouring from an empty cup, or I'm pouring into a cup that has no bottom. And then that alone became depressing, deflating. Like I said, a lot of the stuff that happened, I caused it myself, unknowingly. But as I got older and started to evolve a bit more, I started to see what changes I had to do. And a lot of the times, often when I get off social media, I am literally restructuring and re-engineering who I am internally, so that I can be a better version externally for people that are watching, for my kids. Yes, kids. A lot of people know about KJ, but YouTube, your guys don't even know about Journey. I got 2 kids, you know. So it's I can't wait to speak on all this, from having a daughter, from losing a daughter a day after my birthday, to getting divorced, to basically starting over from scratch, like losing I lost everything for real, but I didn't lose me. That's the most important. I was homeless for like a month, like all this stuff was happening, and yet I was going to social media, going to the bike like world to just absorbing energy from people when I was feeling down, or finding ways where I was analyzing what was happening in my life and trying to figure out what were the messages I was learning here, how do I overcome it. And as I was learning those messages, I was just putting it into the craft, putting it into my work, so that someone else can watch and like, I'm going through the same thing. If Biz can get through that, I can get through it. So behind all these videos and all these messages, there's always something deeper behind it that caused a lot of scars within me. You know, even talking about the whole gunshot thing, like I spoke on it, and I went back to the culture immediately just to kind of cope over it. I thought putting that video out would be like, yeah, this gonna make you feel better. And I thought it did for that moment. But through time, like you can't just get over something like that. Like that doesn't just happen. And at the time, my ego was so high, I was stuck trying to be that strong guy, trying to be the strong dad, the strong husband. It's like, you can't do that. You really gotta embrace the feelings that you have and allow yourself to heal, you know? And it took me years to heal from that. Like, that's a whole conversation itself. So just know, I'm here. I am really gonna try my best to do one of these a night. One of these a night, and just talk. As I'm talking, I'll just throw footage. If it calls for footage, it calls for footage. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But just know, y'all, I am trying my best. I am trying my best, and I know the power and influence that I have is, you know, Cody's still around. That's Cody in the back. As much influence that I have, like I said, I see things different. And if I know things are happening, and I know I can change and help things, I can't move the same. I can't do the same things. My awareness went up on a whole other level. And these next couple of vids, y'all will have a better understanding of me and why certain things happen. I don't even know what the title of this video is gonna be called, but just know this is not the end. I really feel like I've been saying this for about a year. This is just the beginning, but I feel like I've been I didn't have enough courage to even get here to this point. But now I'm here, and I feel like my tunnel vision has been activated on another level. At the same time, I'm not going to allow this tunnel vision to stop me from also being aware of what's going on around me and absorbing the natural essence of life itself. I think I've been in that mode for too long. Tunnel vision didn't exist for me. It was just in the space where I was going for those 4 months, going for last year and a half, 2 years. It was just my mind just fully open and absorbing everything from every angle, from all experiences of every moment that I've been through. But as this was happening, I'm just gathering information, just putting it together, putting it here. Yeah, I should do this, I should do that. This idea is dope, that idea is dope. You gotta do this, you gotta move this direction. But as I go to move, life starts happening again. And then I'm back in the place like, all right, let me do something else. Clearly this not working, I gotta do something else. Nah, you gotta keep moving. You gotta stay to the plan. And what helps that for me, even back then when I was posting vlogs every single day, what helped that was just me being vibrant, not caring what a soul thought. I was just being me. I had to fall in love with me again. I had to fall in love with the journey again. This is gonna be dope, this go around. So, more on the way. Stay tuned with me, man. Oh, and merch, man. I got a website where a lot of the videos are on the merch. If you buy a shirt, there's a QR code on the shirt. You can scan it. It'll send you to some of the videos that are unlisted, that are gone, that you can't see. If you got hoodies on there, you got shirts, you got hats. But I haven't even believed in myself enough to even promote that, to put it out there. I may do it here and there, but I never really actually went out. Like I would go for other brands and make a crazy video for them for marketing. I love helping people, but I wouldn't put that same energy into my own. We're not doing that no more. It's a new day and age. Or that confidence I know is back in me, that me being vibrant is back within me. So it's like, yo, just have fun with this, man. The money gonna come regardless. That's not even the focus. Of course, you need it to provide for your family and everything, but at the end of the day, money is just a tool. Anytime I went back, like I disappeared for like 4 months, right? I was doing that. I probably made more money in that time than what I did over the past year and a half, 2 years doing video. But the moment I keep going that direction, I keep getting pulled back here. There are so many gifts and talents within me that I just kind of gave up on sometimes. And life would be smacking me right upside the face like, yo, what are you doing, bro? You got work to do. You've been lollygagging. You got comfortable. What's up with you? So I had to go through different experiences, man. People can always say, you should do this, you should do that, you need to do this, you need to do that. Everybody has their own journey in their life. No one is entitled to tell anybody what they should or should not do with their journey. You can always offer different suggestions, but that person has to go through what they got to go through, because what's meant for them is meant for them. So the moment you compare yourself to others, that's when you start to feel a certain way that's not really too pleasant. So you got to focus on you and your journey and focus on just creating. I'm saying this because I know it works. I've done it. When I was there years ago, life was different. When I didn't have much, I would just create effortlessly. And I was the most happy and joyful I've been. So I know the keys and recipes, but like I said, just hold myself back. But I'll be back again with this, y'all. Peace and love to y'all, man. Stay tuned for more. Hit that subscribe button. I don't even like saying that, but I'm saying it today. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on post notifications. Cause I don't even want to talk no more. I just want to just act. It's time to show the actions. You dig? Peace and love. I'm out.